The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
We need to talk about the front page of the paper, Shaun.
It's absolutely brilliant. I think everybody's getting involved in this. Well, let's hear a bit of it, actually.
Hot potato, hot
Going to make people get off, though.
Yeah.
hot potato, hot potato.
Everyone's favourite, the Wiggles.
There's now a stoush. This is. I did not have this on my bingo card for 2023. A stoush between the Wiggles and the city of Bunbury.
So, Ali, you've been reporting this all morning, actually. This has been getting national news coverage as well. So the city of Bunbury have been dispersing people who are sleeping rough.
Yeah, using hot potato.
Using that song, so playing that song so that they, as a deterrent.
Yes, they're really not happy about it.
So the area we're talking about is like a music shell.
festival
So,
ground,
So it's a place where they would hold public concerts and things
Yes.
like that. But it's not being used after hours. Who are they hurting? Like, I mean,
ridiculous.
the people aren't sleeping rough for the fun of it. They're sleeping rough because they have no other alternative. And I would think that is a good alternative.
They are saying that by moving these people on by playing hot potato over and over again, right? So it's
Yes.
got in their heads. It's terrorised them. They're moving them on. Then hopefully they'll find shelter in a refuge that will be down there
I'm sure
instead of
if
just
they-
Sleeping rough.
If they had an option, they would be taking it, surely.
Oh, you'd
But
hope so.
The Wiggles have said, no, we don't want you to use our music that way.
Yeah.
That's too negative. Hot Potato is a fun song.
Well, let's
About
hear it again,
About
Ben.
hot potatoes.
Hot potato, hot potato.
It doesn't
Like I said,
lull,
it's being a deterrent.
it doesn't lull you off to sleep, though, does it?
No, not really. Yeah, over and over, hour after hour.
And all that would do would make me feel hungry.
Yeah, you would too, wouldn't you?
Oh, hot potato. I could go one.
But I guess you got to think of ways to use. Sometimes you need deterrents. Now that's what I'm getting at. So
Oh,
if
I
hot
see.
potato's the thing, then that's the thing you've got to use to be able to disperse a crowd or get rid of people in your life.
Well, the Wiggles say no, you're not to use it that way.
At my house, if there's people over and we need to disperse them, I just get around to me budgie smugglers. That sends them running.
By people, do you mean family
kid-
or
no, the kids' friends.
Sorry, if the kids have got friends over.
Yeah, I'll stride
Dad
outside.
gets out and he's
I'll
bug-
stride outside. Yeah, absolutely.
I would imagine that's alarmingly
Got
effective.
the chilly ones, with budgie on the back. That'll disperse them in a hurry.
Are the kids mortified when this happens?
Yeah, because in my own mind, obviously, I'm thinking, yeah, I look all right. And then they just think I look like an absolute weirdo. And
Yes.
they leave or go upstairs.
Yes, it's like
That's the way.
the creepy dad's arrived wearing his budgies. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good deterrent. That's
Yeah.
up there with the Wiggles, surely.
Yeah, well, the city of Bunbury are on the line. They want you to get down there every night. Do you mind?
Now, you were talking about possibly how it get rid of, birds in the backyard as a
you
deterrent.
see all those people that used to, I mean, we don't have them anymore, but used to hang like strings of CDs in the trees,
trees.
so that the birds wouldn't like take their fruit and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've never done that, but and who has CDs anymore? But I guess if you did find some CDs, that would be a good use for them because nobody has a CD player anymore.
100%, actually. What we should do is see what other people use for a deterrent.
Sure.
Okay? It's just not the Wiggles. Maybe you're getting around
Yeah.
your budgies. Maybe not. I don't know.
If
CDs
you are
in the
trying
trees.
to, deter somebody from doing something or people from coming over or whatever it might be, what do you use as a deterrent?
We've got $300 to spend at IGA. Tucker Fresh IGA open 7 days a week. You can check out the newest store in Piara Water. So $300 to spend at IGA for your story this morning.
All right, we just want to know about the innovative deterrents that you have come up with. What were you trying to deter and what method were you using? Or if you would just like a picture of Shaun and his budgie smugglers,
Nah.
hit us up as well. Darren's in Byford. Hi, Darren.
Hello there.
Hey, Darren.
Okay, Darren. What do you use it as a deterrent, and what are you trying to deter?
So I'm trying to deter my 12-year-old daughter from biting her nails.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, great. And what do you do?
Take away the toilet roll.
Oh, Darren.
Take away the toilet roll.
Darren.
That's really good, Darren.
Darren. I know you're joking. You are joking, right?
Yeah.
I know you're joking.
I am joking.
Good,
I have threatened it, though.
Yeah,
have threatened
yeah,
it.
that
You gotta
would be a
threaten it.
threat. Yeah. I reckon that would do it, but let's hope it doesn't come to that because no one's going to want to shake her hand either.
That's a good idea.
I mean, then she goes from the girl with the bitten nails to the girl with the shit nails, and nobody wants to be that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the one.
Thanks, Darren.
Write that down, parents.
Yeah, it's dads. There's one for you. Melissa's in Lake Clifton. Hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay, Melissa,
Hi, Mel.
what are you trying to deter and how are you going about it?
Sorry, hold on. There we go. I've just got to turn my radio down.
Yes, you do. Yep.
I do. We are deterring foxes at our property, so we've been losing quite a few lambs this year.
Yeah,
and
right.
My husband, being the ingenious kind of person he is, he works on a tip, which is a whole nother story. That's a whole episode you could have yourself, just finding out stories of what he collects.
Yes.
But he found a big white stuffed tiger, like the ones that people used to put on their beds.
Yeah.
Well, he decided to bring that home. He accidentally snapped its neck while lifting it up with his grab, so it had a bit of a floppy head. But we stuck it in the corner of our paddock, and since then, we have not lost one lamb.
The foxes fell for it.
Melissa,
they
the foxes
legit
fell
think
for
there's a
the giant
tiger
stuffed
in
animal.
Lake Clifton.
That is brilliant,
Yes.
Mel.
Well, there's always been, the story of the Lake Clifton tiger. So, the property next door is for sale. There probably could be stories out there right now.
Wow.
But, the tiger has worked.
That's
great.
actually amazing. I
Yeah.
can't believe that works because foxes are renowned for being quite cunning.
Yeah, Mel, at
They
my
are quite cunning.
mum and dad's house, they've got alpacas, so they
Yes.
keep the foxes away because the oldies had the same thing with the chickens.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the
we've got a couple of alpacas.
will protect the herd.
Yeah, the
or,
foxes.
Or like a
Yep.
Maremma sheepdog will do it too.
Yep.
But,
Yes,
I mean,
well, this is a much cheaper option.
Yeah,
That's a great option.
And it doesn't require feeding.
yeah, a stuffed tiger from
I
the
like
tip. That's beautiful. Thanks, Melissa.
Yeah.
Cassie's in Rolling Stone. Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
All right, Cass. What were you trying to deter?
Well, this was quite some time ago, so it's no reflection on the person I am now. But
We live and learn, yes.
yes, we do. We had a long-going neighbourhood dispute, not in the neighbourhood that I live in now because Rolling Stone's lovely. But anyway, it just went on and on and on, different things happening, and I got to the point where I decided that I was going to blast my Sharona for 4 days, non-stop, day and night, into their kitchen window.
You bitch.
So you were trying to deter your neighbours from ever enjoying their lives. I mean, my
Yes,
Sharona, great
yes.
song. By the fourth day, I think I would
That
lose
would've
a
killed
little
him,
bit of
Cassie.
enthusiasm.
The only reason I stopped is because the council knocked on the door and said, you really should stop. And now look how the tides have turned. Council are using my idea.
Yes. You're ahead of the times, Cassie.
Well, I mean,
I know,
obviously,
right?
with Bunbury being told they can't use the Wiggles anymore, maybe they will
This is
get
the
right
next song.
onto my Sharona.
It gets on you go. It does.
So, Cassie, you peeved them off so much that they rang the council because they weren't going to take you on face-to-face then.
Correct. I won. Yeah.
You sound like a monster of a neighbour, Cassie.
That's great.
Except that you
I
have...
was the good neighbour. They were the monsters, but I turned the tide.
Yeah, okay. You turned it back on them. All right, thank you. There's some... we're all
worry.
taking notes.
$300 to spend at IGA. Tucker Fresh IGA open 7 days a week. Check out the newest store in Piara Waters.
P-Watts love it.
We're going to go with Melissa actually because
The tiger scaring the foxes away.
That's
The
really
tiger
good
with
actually.
with a broken neck. Still worked. Who knew?
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Hey Nat, the interesting thing yesterday when the news come through that what we called the mushroom lady was charged
Yes.
with 3 counts of murder, and I
Yes.
think of a couple of.
I know it's 3 counts of murder. Yeah.
Yeah. She was finally, I won't say finally charged because it's probably the wrong way, but everybody's had their own opinions of the story, but it's made worldwide news
Yeah,
for
of
such
course
a long
it has.
period.
I know.
Did you wonder that it died down and it had all moved on?
I know, it was strange that when we heard that she was arrested yesterday, it's like, it just seems like, I guess they have to build their case. So that can take time to gather all the evidence and whatever. So, yeah. I mean, she gets her day in court. She's innocent until proven guilty, obviously. What I feel for her is that the photo that is used routinely in every story of it, it's not flattering. It's like and I guess this is what happens.
They do that on purpose,
I
the
know.
bastards.
I know. It's like, that's the photo that everybody sees that is associated with you forever.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just reading that the detective, Dean Thomas, was saying that today's was the Dean Thomas. Did we work with Dean Thomas?
Yeah, our mate Dino.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not him, it's a different one.
So it's just the next step in what has been an incredibly complex, methodical and thorough investigation by the homicide squad.
Yes.
So imagine just all the detail you'd need to go, because you've got to prove this
that's
to be
right.
able to take it somewhere.
Yeah. You need enough evidence to press charges, and then you need enough evidence to get a conviction from the prosecution side.
Yep.
So, they would have been absolutely fine-tooth combing to get make sure all of they've crossed their T's and dotted their I's properly so that they can, get the result that they're after.
So you got all these detectives who have now become
Mushroom experts.
in mushroom. Have tasted every mushroom soup under the sun.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Every beef Wellington that has ever been made.
I know. This has been a horrible PR exercise for beef Wellingtons, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you go to your mum's house now and she says, we're having beef Wellington for dinner, you're like, oh, no, thank you, I'm busy.
Not until I have my insurance, for sure. For sure.
Anyway, the trial is going to captivate everybody's imagination as well. A lot more to come.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Sean, Priya, who's our assistant producer, just came in and handed you a couple of pieces of paper and then you ran away with them. But it looked like they were listings for a boat. Would that be accurate? Is that what that was? What was that?
That was just a bit of information that I need to get across to a friend.
It said sports marine on it.
No, it said short marine.
Okay, my apologies. My apologies. You sneaky little devil. You buying a boat this weekend,
No,
are
I'm
you?
not buying a boat this weekend. I'm always
You've gone
looking,
very
but I can't
defensive
afford it.
with you folding your arms across
We
the
can't
chest.
afford it at this present time, but I'm always doing some work behind the scenes,
you're just always
Natalie.
looking for boats for other people, are you? Is that what's happening?
Well, I did that last time and you guys burnt me to the stake. Burnt me to the stake.
You were Googling a $200,000 boat, Sean.
Yeah, and it was for our friend Greg.
Uh-huh. Did he buy it?
He went and bought another one.
Okay. Is that
which
one
I went on
still
recently.
available for you?
Oh, no, that's a cheap one. Don't worry about that. It's probably got holes in it left, right and centre that I was having to look at. Yeah, I'm just looking for one of those ones that's beaten up to an inch of its life where there could be an opportunity to just come in and get it off the council verge.
Oh, is that what you're doing, right? Yeah. So is it that they've put it out on the verge or that's where they park it and you've stolen it?
It's close to being out on the verge. That's how good it is.
Okay. You're doing a lot of talking it down. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm definitely talking it down. Definitely talking it down. Because if Megan wakes up and hears this, then I am dead meat, mate.
Megan,
you can't hang me out to dry.
Megan, we're getting a boat for summer. It's going to be great.
Don't do that, mate. I'm dead. Someone to tell her if she's not up already. Then I have to defend myself all weekend.
Everybody's listening now. It's 6:14. We're going to make a pact. We're not to tell Megan anything.
Great.
Okay, so we've fixed it.
Yeah.
So Ellie knows all about it, apparently. Ellie?
No.
I kept his secret to the death. I saw the Sports Marina page ages ago.
Oh, it's an
And I said, are
ongoing
we
thing.
buying a boat, Sean? Are we getting a breakfast boat?
Why are we talking on the sticks for? What are you girls? You girls are the worst.
Also, Sean, just do your own printing. I think it's probably the option. The lesson
No, I
to be
can
learned
print. I just
here.
can't scan.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.